chance, but we're not expecting it. Victor is going to be the choice here by Showmaker.
And I quite like that. I think the Victor, even though it's not the most interesting of
orange.
matchups.
Yep. Beefcake versus Beefcake. That's what we're getting here for game number one. Gen G looking like a very Gen G draft, and Damwon Kia similar on their side. But if you have a look at these straight down the line, both of them, a lot of late game power. But where do we put it, gentlemen? Chronicler, do we think this is exactly what Gen G needed? To go, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to get into game number one of the LCK Spring Final.
A bit harder for them to get stuff done. They can be fine.
Uh-oh, a little bit overextended.
Yeah, BDD in a bit of trouble. Gravity Field goes down. Not going to get the stun just yet, but the follow flash. BDD on the wrong side of the map as now he's running through these Raptors, and now it's a wild goose chase. He does have the blast cone as Canyon avoids it, but now, yeah, I mean, look, you are getting away slowly but surely. Is it going to be the execute? No, it is not, as not enough time had passed.
He's losing CS, he's losing turret plates here, and so you have to get this Herald. They're rotating over for the Herald, but they need this.
Yeah, Beryl actually looking for a potential dive right now, as there's the on-horn Ghost already flashing as Rascal turns it the other way, but this is not working out how he wanted, as Beryl's tanking the turret for the moment. Doesn't take that last shot, as Rascal looks to be okay, but the turret is disintegrated. Now going to move up, looks to see whether he can defend Khan, who has not even lost 50% of his health bar. He should be absolutely fine, as now we're just looking to clear out this minion wave, and pressure has dissipated. Meanwhile, on the bottom side, first turret goes down.
Yeah, turret's already gone here, so yeah, you will get this charge off here, but you're not going to be able to really do anything else. The Herald's going to get cleared so quickly, and now you've got a jungle on this side of the map which is not accomplishing much. But meanwhile, unfortunately, just making these... Oh, hold that thought. Clid.
Yeah, Clid thought that it was his jungle, but Canyon's trying to convince him otherwise. His Ghost just going to get popped. BDD comes around the corner, and that's an overstep from the center.
Huge here. If you don't have that advantage, that means that Damwon Kia get to sit back and force every fight on their terms. Clid, 2 levels down.
Yeah, a little bit out of position here as BDD over to the side. Life is going to come in. Dawning Shadows flies through, but doesn't really do too much of rotations. We've got some teleports coming in here. Beryl and Ghost getting closed in on. There's a teleport to come through from Khan, as unfortunately Rascal, oh, he does find it actually in the end, but he gets blown up. And this is the problem. There were turrets down, and this was the setup that, of course, the Heimerdinger wanted, and cleared. He's just going to have to collaterally damage himself away. Teleports start to come in, but Gen G, they have position. There's the Moonlight Vigil. Gravitum's going to help out as well. Ornhorn gets a triple knockup as the Dawning Shadow lands on Tarul, and now Damwon Kia trying to get back into this team fight. Canyon out of it already. The Scion is dead, down to zombie mode, and Clid secures the Dragon. Gen G have extraordinarily low health bars. Damwon Kia cannot find it though. They cannot find the chase, and they'll be denied the Drake and denied a kill.
They have to dodge every single shot coming through from Beryl as well, so the pacing of this is so slow, but the chip war is being won by Damwon Kia. Here comes Khan.
Yeah, we'll see whether Khan can actually get into position as he avoids a lot of these skill shots. Ruler out of the way of the Scion. He's got the close range weapons, as here comes the call of the Forge Guard. Finds the knockup, but it's only onto Khan as Dawning Shadow gets all of those big old shields onto Damwon Kia. Gen G still jostling right now, but the fight hasn't actually started. And now there's no call of the Forge Guard to try and get that advantage. Stun lands onto the Heimerdinger, but immediately Beryl's back up to full health. That's going to be soul point now for Damwon Kia.
And they can just walk away. They don't have to fight this. They absolutely do not need to.
Ooh. And then once that call of the Forge Guard is used, you have a problem.
Oh no, Ruler's in Ruler position, and he's caught immediately out. How many times has he died at exactly this point of the map? I think that setup conversation that we've had is still so important. Can't spot it on Vision. Ruler looking to move on over as Canyon finds BDD out of position. He flashes, but he can't make it towards the lantern. And now the box is set up, but it's just not going to be good enough. Now Rascal, he's also out of position. Clid's at half health. Ruler is running for the hills, and Gen G are falling apart.
Oh, this is definitely going to be basically game. I mean, at this stage, you get all the objectives, right?
So much time. And now it's a miracle steal for Clid. All the game is basically over.
Grenade lands! He takes the lantern. Clid is going to make it out, but I mean, that's where the good news ends as BDD comes on over. He's spotted out on Vision. And now all we need is Heimerdinger to move into that pit, and that Baron basically just gets blinked at and it dies. He's not even going to get there. Doesn't need to. And that is both Mountain Soul and the Baron. He's been that little bit too late on so many pivotal lanterns in this game so far, as once again BDD going to get stunned up, but now Rascal's there, gets the flash out of Showmaker. Ghost is going to get knocked up, but Khan has found a flank. Ruler is exploding, but he's still alive for now. Dawning Shadow just narrowly avoided, but Khan is just unkillable right right now on this Scion. Now he finds himself a turret. He's got Gargoyle's Stone Plate. Ain't no way he's dying. He's going to flash to get himself out of the way. His Unleashed Power still needs to be respected.
Come on, give them a little credit, okay? That's a free item, fella. He can get through the Stone Plate shield.
All right,
Damwon trying to win this game with minions right now. And okay, you get an ult.
Yeah, but that is going to be a stopwatch. Rascal not going to be able to find too much joy there. Beryl going to get healed back up as Rascal has to Searing Charge his way out. Life not going to be so lucky as Ghost grabs that first kill. Collateral damage to try and create distance there. But Clit as Canyon gets stunned up, it doesn't care at all. Nexus turret, 1, 2, down. Nexus now the focus for Damwon Kia as they make a statement in game number 1 in this spring final. Gen.G relegated to their fountain. Damwon Kia often want to have a bit of fun at this stage, but it looks like the Nexus is just going to get taken down, and they'll move us straight to game number 2. I wish that this had healing, because that would illustrate one of the huge problems for Gen.G, because they couldn't stand that war of attrition when they were jostling for position. That rhyme was unintentional, but Ghost was just so pivotal. But Beryl, I think, takes it for me when it comes to the complete MVP. I feel you as well, Wolf. I think that it doesn't necessarily add quite as much. I've been underwhelmed by the Rakan as Malzahar being hovered at the moment. A lot of different options now for Showmaker. In the back of my mind, I can hear Vedius's voice asking for a Nocturne, but it will be the Rumble that's locked away. That could be top lane as well, as we don't necessarily know where this Renekton's going, as of course Chovy showed us. It is largely a mid lane champion.
Yeah. And that's actually a big problem, right? Because the Volibear is there meant as a counter to the Renekton. And it's yet again Damwon Kia just pulling the old mess around in draft. And this late draft pivot means that Rascal's playing a matchup he's not happy about. If BDD ever steps up, he's just going to immediately get demolished by the Nidalee Renekton combo, because we've seen this work again and again and again. It's so incredibly strong and impressive. And as a whole, Gen.G comps is like, I'm going to go in, and Damwon Kia says, I throw down an Equalizer, I throw down a Featherstorm. Well, can't actually make it work.
We'll get back to your point. Let's get into game number 2. Here we are. Welcome to the Rift for game number 2. And Chronicler, I am so sorry for interrupting you, as we did need to make sure that we are attending the Rift. We did not have the audio issues that we had last time, but I hope you held on to the point you were trying to make.
That's on me, but I'm glad you guys are listening to me after all. I just want to get
always listening.
I just want to get that out there, okay? Now we've had that, we can out of the way. We can ignore it for the rest of the series. One thing that Gen.G does when they do get ahead is this comp just runs over you, right? Because the amount of hard engage available is
champions that Khan has played one off this season. And hold that thought.
Yeah, he might be dying as well as Rascal comes on in. Teleport immediately down as the turret not going to do enough work. Rascal happy to tank that one up. Can go for a potential dive as it's only level 5 for the Xayah.
And this is so good for Gen.G if they can snowball this bot lane as well.
Level 6.
In goes Clit, finds the Ghost as there's the ultimate. Ghost though is going to try and kite this one out, is burning down though, and he's definitely going to die. Beryl now relegated back underneath his turret, and Rule is just going to jump on top of him. Finds a bit of a reset there as Beryl's surviving for a very long time, and it looks like Gen.G are going to run out of minions.
Good champion Hecarim is at diving turrets, so great timing. And
that's a huge flash forward, and Ruler just pops him. Good night, Mr. Cow.
Getting a kill on Ruler, amazing.
Oh yeah, this is definitely the dream. 1-0-1 now for the Tristana, as they're trying to set up for some of these mid-game fights that Damwon Kia will have a lot of power in. Now, it is going to be the Herald secured, so Damwon Kia will be able to get that gold lead to about even. Same time, that was actually just ridiculously sick, as there's the stun down onto BDD, nowhere for him to go, and we knew that this was the possibility. Finally, Damwon Kia do it.
Fight very easily as Damwon Kia, you know, that you've used all your tools.
Yeah, now we're looking for the Bubbles. Grand entrance from Life. He might explode, but can they actually win the fight? Ruler grabs one. As Clid's running out of this one, he should be able to get out relatively safely as the bubble not going to hit the mark. And there it is, the double kill for Ruler. And he's now 3-0, and this has become very scary.
That's an MVP red buff right there. Ruler finds the execution, a beautiful flank, and it looks like Life is throwing his life away, but he's doing so justifiably. That's the Infernal Drake, and that might be the break that Gen.G needed to really put the pressure to this mid-game composition of Damwon Kia.
You can see the range, but I think they've made it. I think they've made it out as in goes Canyon one more time. He's going to get lit on fire by Life as now, oh, Canyon's in trouble. He has to go golden. Featherstorm's there for Ghost as well, and now Rascal, he has to run away. Can the rest of Gen G get here in time? As the blade call is good from Ghost. Rascal's still so tanky as Canyon. Gets over the wall once again, but now who's getting corralled? Showmaker tries to say that it's not him, but he'll burn down once again as BDD picks that one up, and Dumb One here, I think this comp may have run its course as Gen G are rolling over them here in Game 2.
This draft has just so many holes in it. There are so many issues in terms of consistent damage and range that they overextend here. They go deep for the chase. They get punished. Canyon, going to be the last to fall. It's going to be a full wipe, it feels.
Yeah, Bear versus Cat. I know where my money's at, to be perfectly honest, and that is going to be Canyon slinking away. Rascal continuing to be frustrating for Khan as well as Damwon Kia trying to hold on to their mid lane as well. In comes Showmaker, though, as Rascal may have overextended. And it looks like he's just going for it, looking for this solo kills. There's the equalizer, and Rascal slowed down. Khan, one auto, Rascal's gonna do it! And that's gonna make it the 1-for-1, and the Baron is already going down.
And you know they don't have teleport. Showmaker can't get over here, he has to walk the long way.
And there is no equalizer available. That's one of the key ultimates that you need in this situation to contest this Baron.
Oh, Bubble is going to connect onto Canyon there as well. Beryl had already gone in. It's exactly not what you want. It's a great buster shot from Ruler as well to try and keep himself alive. He rocket jumps at exactly the right moment to keep himself alive. And now Clid is rolling over the top of it. He'll go down as Showmaker grabs that one. Now BDD could be in trouble. That's a great Zonya's there. And that's going to be it. The triple kill for the Crocodile. And Ruler says, I'll take mine as well. And now Tristana versus the Nidalee. I think I know where my money's at as Ruler gets some vision. And we'll see whether Canyon can find the spear. The answer is going to be no for now as Ruler. Oh no, the flash forward, but it's answered by Ruler. He's going to find the autos, and that's the outplay. Together as 5 once again, but they've suffered some losses when it comes to the health bar. Showmaker knows that they can't give this one up as he tries to get himself back out. The cow is already dead though, as Ghost going forward, finds Clid now, and that's going to be Canyon locking down the dragon. Canyon's still trying to go aggressive here as Zaya already dead. The spears are going to miss. Gen G, they miss out on the Drake, but they find the team fight once again.
It feels like Damwon Kia bringing a knife to a gunfight here, Atlas. They just don't have the range. They desperately get the steal.
Damage here. Unbreakable Will is decent. He finds a 3-man pulverize, but what's it all for, ladies and gentlemen? I'm not entirely sure.
Down the clock, which favors Gen G because they're very excited to take this next Drake. They're ready to take the next fight. This is how Beryl gets caught by himself, looking like he's just clearing vision all alone.
Yeah, just no one there to back him up, and even if there were people to back him up, I don't think they would save him because this is not a position you should be in. And normally I'd look at what do
this vision, and Damwon Kia do not have the tools to contest.
Yeah, Rascal actually just takes no damage from this top side of the map as Ruler will pop the Rumble. My God, the damage is ludicrous. He's got his Infinity Edge, Rapid Fire Cannon, as well as his Kraken Slayer, and there's no one that can soak this damage.
It's what we said. Once Gen G gets ahead, they have so much engaged. They can just run at you so fast. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah, this is a roll over the top by the looks of things as the Baron taken down to about half health. The fight is on, but the bubble is good from BDD. Ghost trying to get some autos. The stun comes down onto Rascal. He's actually kiting this pretty well. But Gen G, I mean, they're just happy to throw Rascal and Clid into the front line, and they can just do what they want.
Clid played around that so well in the early game, and I think Rascal on this Volibear has been so
good.
good.
In goes Clid. He does get pulverized, though. Now back underneath the turret as Canyon will get on top of him. Beryl's the one that locks down the kill as BDD finds some bubbles. But goodbye, Clid, an overextension
15
here.
15 seconds before the Drake. 15 seconds to go.
This is a disaster. Gen G, I think they might actually still have options when it comes to fighting Damwon Kia because they are so strong right now. But Beryl, he's going to go in. Look at Ruler, still at full health right now. Beryl's going to get popped. As in goes Rascal. Showmaker trying to be the hero. Ruler, though, is going to flash his way out. Goes golden at the end, but he's so extraordinarily low. And Ghost will get that 1,000 golden now. Damwon Kia, look at the Baron.
This is the Damwon Kia we're talking about. You're behind. You're competent strong in the late game, but you make the plays to turn the game around.
And now Rascal's going to get picked off as well. This is 100% a Baron going over to Damwon Kia. Is this enough of a throw, though?
I don't know if this in itself is enough, but I'm looking at the mental of the Gen G players. This is crippling, right? If you lose this game...
You lose this game, you lose the series, basically.
Oh, it's over, yeah.
It's over.
Battlestar goes wide as well as a spear. There's another one aimed at the right target, though, as you can see. And Ruler, I think all eyes are going to be on him as it looks like Damwon Kia not going to be able to get to... Oh my God, the damage is just repugnant.
As soon as they get on top of it, you just have to give this up as Damwon Kia. Now you can't have buyer's remorse, you know, and try to come in here. This is so risky.
Damwon Kia, they're looking for the fight instead of the Baron. They're not wanting to flip as now Ruler has to rocket jump early in this fight. Equalizer, very aggressive. No one in range to follow up though. As the Alistair soaks the bubble, that's going to deny any sort of engage. And Damwon Kia, they're going to have to go back to the drawing board. Can't. I mean, his ultimate's on a low cooldown, but I don't think it's quite low enough here as they're still moving forward. I've seen this before. Headbutt pulse now onto the bear as Glid's at half health. He can't go in, and Rascal has to ult to try and get himself out, but I don't think it's going to quite be enough. Barrel's going to lock it down with the ignite. And Damwon Kia have got rid of one of the front line on Gen G.
And it's the lack of confidence, I think, that from Gen G.
Yeah.
There was the equalizer was gone, the dominance was gone. I think you can go for that fight, but they don't want to risk it. They were too scared. They are still good if they can execute on this Baron. They can't get this over, but it looks like they will.
I mean, Showmaker is so scary right now. Look at that. Moves slightly towards Glid, and Glid's like, nope, 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 nope. Get me out of here. And that is the Baron for Damwon Kia. This is the pivotal moment.
This is it. This is everything. Damwon Kia just going to try to take this vision control. It's difficult for Gen G to actually throw anything into this moment without the vision. Like, they can't throw the Paddle Stars.
Look at Ruler. Can he get there?
Oh, the equalizer. They just walk up the red carpet, but
they can rush
manage
this down.
to reposition. Gen G have given it up. That is going to be the Infernal Soul.
Unbelievable.
For Damwon Kia. As he does spot out Canyon right here, but Canyon will pounce over the wall, and Glid, look, just decides that, no, this is not the time to go for it. I mean, it's bouncing around. Showmaker goes in, looks for Rascal. Bit of chip damage. Now it's Barrel's turn. Gets himself in amongst it. Hasn't actually popped the ult just yet as the bubble connects. Great paddle star there as this is the go button. Grand entrance is going to land, but Ghost still alive for the moment. Equalizer is good and they use it defensively. Showmaker going to lock down the Rakan. Both supports going to be traded for, but also the Volley Bear will fall down. Showmaker, does he have enough here? Oh, able to get out of the way with the slice. And Damwon Kia will win the fight 2-1. But is it over just yet? Canyon's burning. Primal Surge is running. Ruler! Oh my god, dives on forward. But it's not quite enough. Going golden is BDD, but Ghost is going to pop him on the back. Oh, the red buff! Not enough.
He's got GA here as well, too. But this is going to actually be Ghost having to come back and deal with this. This is actually insane. The game is not over yet by any means.
Okay, teleport very short from BDD, but will get him into position. Khan has the equalizer. He's going to put it down in this choke point. Life is down to half health as Beryl going to get bubbled. That's dangerous, but now the fight is on. Showmaker looking for more. The Rumble's going to pop like a balloon. Damwon Kia secure the Baron, but can they keep themselves alive is the question. They're actually looking for a fight as Canyon pounces on forward. The Zaya already down to the GA, but oh no, Ruler down to his as well. Can he actually respawn and survive? Showmaker is saying absolutely not, but Ruler gets over the wall. Canyon now needs to be respected, and the Zaya is still alive. I still think Ruler might be able to 1v3 here, but still, Damwon Kia win the fight at that instant.
Could do it to Tim, but I think that they might just be a little bit too late.
Yeah, the health bar's not exactly the highest. Ruler has absolutely so much damage, but these turrets are melting. Buster Shot has to be used, and Ghost just says no. And Damwon Kia, against all odds, will win game number 2. Pick up that first death that Ruler succumbed to. He did 45,000 damage. He did so much for his team, but it just wasn't enough.
It's just such a tragedy because it feels like history repeats itself with Gen G. A lot of those best of fives where they lose 0-3, the 3-0 scoreline isn't as close as what it was, but when you see the scoreline at the end, you're like, well, how did this happen? And the people who watch this series will remember this loss more than anything else probably for Gen G. The Gen G fans will remember this one the most because this is the game they should have won. We should be going into a game 3. We should be on even footing. We're never going to get to ask the question, how does Gen G do when we're 1-1? Because Damwon Kia steal this game away yet again.
I don't know if I agree with that. I actually think that the Tristan and the Orianna augment way better. The only thing is the Hecarim, right? That's the only pick where you're playing into a Victor and into a Tom Kench and you're not very happy. Of course it happens. I'm not even going to talk about it. It is not surprising to anyone whatsoever. But the Tristana and the Orianna, this time you actually have a composition that can be slow and be fine, right? This is not an Aphelios that needs to be close to his opponents to actually do something. This is not a Syndra. This is an Orianna that skills insanely well, that can decide fights with a single shockwave. And the range from Ruler, he didn't win, but he wasn't the problem, okay?
Oh, 100%. Ruler was absolutely amazing. But once again, it's one of these mitigating bot lanes out of Damwon Kia. Like, how much can Ruler actually do to extend an advantage in the earlier stages? Yes, they have. Probably one of the best early game 2v2s on the bottom side of the map that you can get. But it's Intercent and Tom Kench. What are you supposed to do? Well, let's see whether they can mentally get themselves back into this series. I think everyone wants more than 3 games. Damwon Kia are poised to take this. Let's get into game 3.
All of a sudden, can't make the play work.
Canyon's here, by the way. Back. Yeah, BDD could be in trouble. Has to flash, but Canyon's there with his Chaos Storm. Might just tick down, and it does, as Clid now finds himself on the wrong side of this one as well. He's going to move on back. Canyon in a little bit of trouble, but he's just going to get a puff of fire from his Phoenix form. Chat could have told him very comfortably exactly what Udyr is capable of. As speaking of Udyr, he's now looking for Rascal, gets himself another flash as the train's not going to do it, but maybe the Decimating Smash will. Waits for the end of the Bellows Breath, and Rascal is going to fall down. Damwon Kia.
Bot lane, Senna Kench is winning, right? Like,
yeah,
these situations are not sustainable for Gen G. They need to find a win, and they need to find it quick.
Showmaker's here. I don't know if you can fight this as Gen G.
Yeah, Life is actually going to get over here earlier, as we do have the Abyssal Voyage getting Beryl a bit closer, but he's not quite there in the fight just yet. Shelly's going to reset. The orb needs to be respected.
No flash for BDD. Samsung won Worlds, right? But besides that, this team has never won an LCK title.
Not since the rebrand, right?
Yeah. And even on Samsung, they only won Masters, never won an LCK. As this is going to be Rift Herald crashing through.
Yeah, we're looking to see whether we can stop Shelly from being able to do the work, but she gets rid of the turret here as Khan, trying to mitigate it, but it's not going to be quite enough. Showmaker and BDD now fighting, and BDD is smashing this Victor. The flash on forward, gets himself the shield though. Death Ray's decent, but Rascal was there. There was no way he was getting out. A solo kill for the Orianna, catching the Victor in the river. And are we going to get another Scion most damage in the game situation like Khan has done in the past? I don't know. As this Mountain Drake is going to get held onto now by Gen G, but Khan finds himself off to the side, but they've left the bottom lane to the Wolves. Life gonna have to get away. He flashes on top of Ruler and makes him stunned. It's not what you want as the Death Ray. The value is just massive. Khan's still alive somehow. Not entirely sure how that one worked as I stopped looking at that bottom side fight, and now the rest of Damwon Kia are just closing in on Gen G. BDD's the target. You know exactly what Beryl was looking for as the Shockwave finds no value. The Devour's beautiful under Ghost, who repositions flawlessly, and Clid is left without any friends.
And this is what we expect right after a game 2 like that. You expect Damwon Kia to come in and crush game 3. No one expects Gen G to recover. You hope they do. You hope for the best LCK finals of all time, but this is just not it. It's dropped his ball on the right side of the fight, dropped it onto Khan. Damwon Kia collapse in. It's an easy peasy win for them onto the bot side duo.
Well, Clid looking for a little bit of an answer here onto Khan, who almost has the train back available. You can see the positioning though, and that will mean that there is no way out. The teleport can come through from Gen G as well as Beryl. He has, he's not going to be able to get him out there. Of course, it's not Baron just yet. Getting a little bit of ahead of ourselves, as of course Shirley is the one available, but now in goes Clid. They do manage to find the center in the back line, but the horse may have given himself up. That's a good knock up, but they do manage to trade. Showmaker now finds himself some darkness as BDD in trouble. He will fall down as Ruler manages to pick up the kill on the Tahm Kench. Rascal is trying to get away though, and there's no way you're escaping this Udyr, who says you're dead. A triple kill actually for this Victor, and they get the slow onto Ruler. That's the quadra for Showmaker. He got solo killed earlier, remember, by the way. Dragon is taken. Will it be until the Nexus falls
He's
down?
playing the long game, Atlas.
Yeah, this is until summer. I don't know. There it is, though. The Ornhorn does come out. Now Clid looking for the backline. Showmaker says absolutely not, as Clid just goes back to the rest of his team. Hasn't actually done too much. It's a two-man Shockwave into the backline, but remember, there's a Senna. Ghost is absolutely fine, healing back his team, and Gen G slowly but surely melting to Damwon Kia. That's a lot of extra damage, but there's, of course, a Devourer's Rascal. So low life as well, limping away. The flash devastating smash is going to come in, but not enough, as now Rascal running, but he should be able to get out with that searing charge. Beryl chasing after him as well, but in the meantime, guys, Damwon Kia are taking the Mountain Drake. They're taking the cow, and they are looking to now start breaking down Gen G's base.
And I think we have reached that insurmountable lead now, Chronicler, that you were talking about before. I mean, we're looking at a 6,000 gold lead.
Not ready to get on the mic. But Gen G certainly...
Ruler.
Oh no, devastating... Oh, goodbye.
That is basically it, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot get caught there. You had no vision.
The slow collapse of Gen G in this series. I think we saw the beginnings of it in the last game about halfway through, but this is absolutely confirmation. Damwon Kia, they haven't won yet, but it is getting so close, and it just feels like mentally Gen G have started to retire from this.
The title-winning game potentially here for Damwon Kia is anything but the most one-sided game of the series. I mean, Ruler just has no vision, no idea whatsoever.
Jonas Strong is very good at the terrifying angles. As yeah.
That's a set play.
I think Khan understands that is pretty close.
And it's just a throwback to a style that against Domokia doesn't work.
Yeah, Dawning Shadow comes down. Ruler takes a lot of damage, but Canyon as well. He was tanking up the turret as well. Cleared. Tries to get on top of him somehow. The Udyr is still alive thanks to Turtle Stance. BDD not going to be so lucky. Ghost finishes him off. And Gen G running back towards their fountain. Actually towards the top side as Ruler's defecting, but no, he's actually just going to go back home. Khan going to do the same thing, but he's got teleport to get himself back in.
Is that it?
Keep this minion alive. And Damwon Kia at 28 minutes into the game want to become the first franchise LCK League of Legends champions.
Khan's down.
Yeah, he's well and truly behind. The Nexus is now Showmaker is going to go golden. That's a big pulverize, but it's not onto the Victor. Life going to get burned down by the Death Ray. Ruler in a bit of trouble. Canyon is going to stun him up, and Showmaker takes the kill. Canyon was down to like, what, 1 health? All right, well, congratulations for your series MVP, Canyon. The Nexus falls down, and Damwon Kia get the 3-0 over Gen G and will be your Spring LCK champions.